Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Nike, NATO 8.2. Things aren't going very well for the boys in NATO. Not very well at all. Okay, we're going to start off with Tech, PGM, and Advanced ASF. 2 misses. Okay, now I have to do a thing and then do a thing I forgot to do. Because of Warsaw, the totality of Warsaw Pact attacks on NATO home country zones with battlefield nukes, and because of, make sure I say this right, and because Warsaw Pact possesses all of Germany and Benelux, NATO is going to have 8 dice for theater release. Now, whatever happens with this, well, I guess we could shorten it rather than doing those first. Because NATO has lost make sure I get this right, because it might actually be more than that. No, actually, it is 2 more. Because NATO has lost a major army base in Rhineland, a major air base in Rhineland, and a major shipyard in northern Germany, and as I said, I forgot to do these on at least one previous turn, maybe 2, they get 6 dice to attempt counterforce nuclear release. As I said before, I'm remembering that the rules say a base captured counts as a base destroyed for this purpose. So we get 6 dice here for counterforce release. And there's an 11. That's why I did it this way, because counterforce release automatically grants theater release. So it saved me a die roll. So we have 3 theater missiles in our theater reserve forces that we're going to place. Let's see, we're going to put one in Paris. We are going to put 1 in southern England, and we're going to put 1 in Lazio. So there's theater missiles placed. There's the one in southern England. You couldn't see because the camera wasn't in the right spot. And then for counterforce, we're released for our nuclear strategic bomber, which can deliver a nuclear cruise missile, and we're also released for an IRBM, which would be shot from the IRBM would be shot from the silo in southern France, if we chose to use it. Okay, so there's that part. Wait, I gotta put these are releases against Warsaw Pact. So I gotta get their roundels on the dashboard here. There we go. Now we're set. Okay, so now we are at purchase. Okay, so NATO has spent a total of 16 on 4 mechs, 24 on 2 artillery and 2 next-gen MBTs, and 10 on 5 paramilitary. Combat. We're going to have a little extra that I didn't have written down yet because I didn't know for sure if we would get the theater release. I was pretty confident but wasn't sure. So, first off, the theater missile in Lazio is going to shoot 1, 2, 3 to hit the major air base in Hungary. The missile in Paris is going to shoot 1, 2, 3, 4 to hit, no, do it this way, 1, 2, 3, 4 to hit the major army base in West Czechoslovakia. The theater missile in southern England will shoot 1, 2, 3, 4 to hit the major army base in East Germany. Yeah. Okay, and then the strategic bomber in southern France is going to shoot a pair of cruise missiles, 1, 2. Wait, they don't have long-range missiles yet, do they? No, they don't. So, I'm looking at everything to make sure. Yeah, he's good. The strategic bomber will fly over here to Picardy and shoot 2 cruise missiles, 1 space, to attack the minor army base at Rhineland. The major air base at Paris is going to shoot 1 cruise missile, 1, 2, also at the minor army base in Rhineland. And then in Benelux, we're going to have a surgical strike. So, this is what's happening. We're going to shoot 1 cruise missile from the major airbase in southern England, 1, 2 into Benelux in the surgical strike. Attack bomber from the fleet here in A6 is going 1, 2 with battlefield nukes. 2 fighters from the carrier in A6 are going 1, 2 as escorts. The fighter from Picardy is going 1 into Benelux, and he's going to run a seed mission on the SAM, which Warsaw Pact has decided to use that for air defense since there's only 1 cruise missile coming into Benelux. And I believe that's it. Let me double check my notes to make sure I got all that right. I forgot one. We'll cover that in a second. So there's going to be spy satellite support of the surgical strike into Benelux as well. So cruise missile, attack bombers, yep, that's right. That's right, so that's 2, 3, 4 cruise missiles. 2, 3. Yeah, and then there's another attack. The major air base in Marmara is going to shoot a cruise missile, 1 space, to attack in a facility strike on the minor army base in Bulgaria. The SRBM here is also going to shoot at the minor army base in Bulgaria. That's all the combat. So first, we'll do the facility strike in Bulgaria. There's 2 missiles coming in. So there's 1 AMD, 2 missiles coming in, so 2 AMD shots, both miss. So the cruise missile, I'm sure is a D3. I just want to be sure, absolutely sure. No, it's a D2. It's a good thing I looked. D2 in facility strike. But the SRBM, I believe, is a D3. Yeah. Okay, so the cruise missile's a D2. That's 6. That's going to be 2 damage. And then the SRBM's a D3. That rolls 3, which is 3 more. So 2 and 3 is 5. Let me get that damage marker. Okay, so 5 damage on the minor army base in Bulgaria. Okay, now we're going to do the, now we'll do the theater missiles. So the first one is going to be the major army base in Hungary. So 2 defense shots there. The missile is shot down. Next will be the major army base in West Czechoslovakia from Paris. Shot down. Next will be the major army base in East Germany from southern England. Okay, that one missed. So 2d6. And there's 6 damage. Six damage to the major army base in East Germany. Okay, now we will have the cruise missile facility strike on the minor army base in Rhineland. That's 3 cruise missiles going in. So that's going to be 3 AMD shots. Okay, 1 cruise missile shot down, the other 2 get through. And those are D2s. We got a 4 and a 6. So those are both 2s. So that's 4 damage to the minor army base in Rhineland. Four damage there. Okay, now we have the surgical strike in Benelux. So let's see here. Well, let me just go ahead and move things to the battle board. It'll be easier to keep track of what's going on. Okay, I got them set here. So we're going to have a fighter rolling seed at 6. Warsaw Pact elected not to scramble. So we're going to have a fighter rolling seed at 6. We're going to have a cruise missile, also with target select at 5 because of the spy sat. That's why he's full value for the seed mission. And then an attack bomber rolling battlefield nukes. And Warsaw Pact elected for air defense, but the seed fighter gets to shoot before that. So that's going to be the first thing we do is seed. So the seed fighter takes his shot and he hits with a 3. So the Warsaw Pact SAM is taken out before it can do air defense. Okay, now we have a cruise missile coming in at 5. That's a miss. Attack bomber with battlefield nukes. And there's 2 hits with the battlefield nukes. So Warsaw Pact the attack bomber doesn't get full target select, just missiles. Warsaw Pact is going to kill 1 artillery in the mech. Okay, I'll put stuff back off camera when I'm done. That's the end of combat. Okay, non-combat. All right. The light infantry in Chad here is going to airlift to southern England. Let me move him over here. One of the light infantries from East Libya moves down to Chad. Another light infantry from East Libya sea lifts 1, 2 over here to Marmara. The remaining light infantry I didn't decide what I was going to do with him. Well, I tell you what we'll do. He's going to sea lift. Oh, no, he can't because it's already done its 1 sea lift. So he's going to overland to West Libya. That's what I decided to do. All right, and then the fighter from West Libya is rebasing to Paris. So let's fly him up here. He rebases into Paris. The SSN that's here in A20 is going 1, 2, 3 spaces over here to A23. The cruiser in port here at A17 is going 1, 2, 3 spaces over there to join the fleet in A6. So he goes on the card. Was there any? Oh yeah. Well, no, I decided against that. Looks like that's it. Is it though? No, I just changed my mind. I'm gonna do one more non-combat. The light infantry and the 2 light infantry in the Spag from Gotaland are going to pull back to Akershus. Consolidate our forces there. Okay. That's it for non-combat. Now we place units. Okay, so as long as I'm here, one of the paramilitaries is going in southern England. Then the 2 artillery and 2 next-gen MBTs are going into Paris. Two mechs into Picardy. Two mechs into Western France. Then I'm doing two paramilitary into Veneto and 2 paramilitary into Lazio. That's it for placing units. Collect money. NATO, you can see, is at 44 there. They still have 2 oil tankers out of action and the oil field in Shiraz. So that's going to be -6, which leaves them with 38. $38 in the bank. Okay, NATO had 6 cruise missiles. They shot 5, and they've built 3. So that's going to be a net loss of 2. So we'll change this out for a green. And that's that. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.